Hey friends, Corinne here, back again with another quick and easy card project. This time we're going to be featuring the Creative Worship Inspiration Box for October. This box is packed full of really cool products that are going to get your creativity moving, but we're going to just be featuring a couple of things. One of the beautiful napkins and one of the stamp sets. So what I've done is grabbed one of these napkins. It's so awesome. I love this pattern. And I've pulled apart the two inner layers of white from the napkin so that we just have that top layer of patterned napkin, printed napkin, if you will. And I'm using some Liquitex matte gel medium to lay that down and glue that down to my pre-cut piece of cardstock. So you do want to definitely put that on underneath the napkin and as well as over top the napkin. That's going to make sure it's on there really well, and you want to get all those edges and all those corners. And then what you can do when you're all done is take it to your heat tool and dry that, or you can just let it air dry. So now I'm taking some walnut stain distress oxide ink and a jumbo sponge dauber, and I'm just distressing, ink blending, whatever you want to call it, the edges of my now patterned paper panel. I'm going to use just some simple liquid glue. This is the Art Glitter Glue. This was just what I had on hand. You will receive a Tombow wet glue in your box, so you could certainly use that here as well. And I'm just gluing this down to another pre-cut piece of cardstock to be my, to basically mat that piece. So now I've taken some of our dies. These are the decorative frame dies, and I've already cut out two shapes to use for my sentiment and then also for a mat for my sentiment. And I'm doing the same thing that I did with that other piece of pattern paper with the walnut stain ink. Now I'm going to grab one of those sentiments and ink that up. Same ink, walnut stain distress oxide, and go ahead and stamp that on my little oval. And then I'm just going to use that same glue again and glue that down onto my die cut matte piece. The great thing about wet glue is it gives you a moment to kind of slide things into place if you need to. I do love my tape runners, believe me, but I have definitely been grabbing those wet glues more and more these days. So now I'm taking some foam tape because I do like a little bit of dimension, and I'm just going to put that on my sentiment panel and pop that up onto my card front. This is a simple card, you guys. You could make this in just minutes. And even if you're not a card maker and you're just a Bible journaler, you could totally do this. So now I'm taking a gold pen. This is a Uniball Signo gold gel pen, I believe, or paint pen. I can't remember the name exactly. And I'm just going around that sentiment panel and doing a little gold outline. Then I'm also taking that and doing the same thing, adding little highlights with that pen to the napkin, the pretty patterns on the napkin. This just adds a really cool, I don't know, wow factor, if you will, and really makes that napkin pattern pop. You could do the same thing with the white paint pen that comes in your box. But I didn't have that right with me, and I was really feeling the gold today, so I decided to go ahead and just use gold instead. You can just see when I do the close-ups how it just adds a little something and really finishes off this card. So now I'm just going to take that glue again, and I'm just going to adhere that panel to my card base that I had pre-cut. And that's it, guys. Really simple, really fast card using a couple of the items that are in that box plus some cardstock, and you've got a really great card. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick video, and you can still grab a box if you haven't yet. We do still have some available at sweetandsassystamps.com, or you can see us at the Stampers Boutique in Rankin, Georgia. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.